Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for March 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in March and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. And stick around to the end of the video if you want to hear about any of the special video series I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos. All those links are down below in the description box in the Show More section. They're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So all that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your March 2025 psychic tarot reading. I apologize for my voice in these readings. I've been sick for like a week at least, and it always lands in my throat. So I'm really trying to get over it. So I apologize and appreciate your patience and understanding for my horrible voice. So the first card you have in your reading is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is a card that symbolizes being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gains and rewards from your hard work and efforts. It could be your hard work and efforts coming to fruition in some way. You may be really pondering what you could do differently. You may be seeking some kind of change in your course of action. And this course of action could have to do with work and business, but it could also be in the area of money and your finances. You may feel like you're being really put upon at work, maybe even bullied or stressed, and you may feel completely underappreciated or unappreciated for the work you're doing. If you work for another company or business, but if you own your own business, you could feel that way about clients, customers, and patrons. You may want to branch out if you own your own business, or even if you work for another company or business, you may want to branch out in some way. Branch out your department, branch out your products and services. You may want to branch out in a area or territory you go to get clients and customers. And little things could be annoying you that pop up at your work or to do with your money, where you're like, oh, I have to tweak this. I have to take care of that. I have to make an adjustment here. It could have to do with if you're preparing your taxes to file your income tax. It could be in other ways. Some of you could breathe a sigh of relief because some work project or a period of time connected to do something with your work or money is over. And you're like, I'm glad that's done and over with now. Some of you could feel like your money and money-related issues or your work at a job or business you own or work for are like piling up on top of you. You could feel, in some ways, you could feel overworked, or that your things to do with money that you need to take care of, bills you need to pay, debts you need to get rid of, those areas could feel like they're piling up on top of you. I do feel like this is a good month for Sagittarians to make some good, firm, and strong decisions about work and or money this month. You may have some opportunity that comes in for you that gives you the chance to clear out some of your debts. If you start a business or company, or that you've recently started one in the past couple of months or weeks, it could really start to take off now. You could notice a lot more action and activity and success in that area. If you want to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this month of March, my psychic crystal readings are available on Vimeo. That link is down below in the description box and on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. They're like a continuation and an expansion of the psychic tarot readings that I do here every month. So you may want to check them out. So the next card you have in your reading is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is a card that could feel trapped. You could feel trapped in a situation. Maybe you can't figure out how to get out of it. However, you may be able to get out of it easily. You just may be able to see that clearly. You could be trapped in an emotional prison also. You may feel like I have to take care of all these things. And these things, whatever they are, could really be making you feel trapped. You know, your home, your pets, other family members, your work, or a business, all the tasks and chores. You could just feel like things, even if they're mundane, normal, regular, everyday things, could be making you feel a little stifled and trapped in March. You could be really pondering and struggling within your mind about the next move somebody's going to make. Now, this could be a boss, a spouse, but it could be people out in the world or in your own government. You may be like pondering what exactly is going to happen next. And you could be trying to figure it out. You could also, some of you may be worried about it. Not all of you, but some of you may be worried about it. You may find out you have to retake some kind of test or exam. And this maybe it's something from a long, long time ago, and there's new rules, laws, regulations that are going to make you retake a test you took a long time ago. But for some of you, maybe the test you're retaking isn't from a long time ago. That'll be different for all of you in these general readings. You could feel very itchy and scratchy in, remember that cartoon? Oh my gosh. There was a cartoon called Itchy and Scratchy. Oh no, it was on The Simpsons, right? Those two characters on The Simpsons that Bart used to watch, Itchy and Scratchy. Your body could be feeling very itchy and scratchy this month. It could be to do with laundry soaps or allergens in the air. Could have to do with food or medication you're eating or taking. If you take any medication that would be considered a diuretic, that could be causing it. Or if you take any medication for diabetes or weight loss, could be one of those weight loss drugs connected to diabetes, could be causing you to feel itchy and scratchy. Every time I say that, I see those two characters in my head. Sorry, I digress. You may feel like your life is turning into a Monopoly board or a chess game. And this could be a month where you're really trying to sort it out and figure things out in your life and what your next moves should be. Now you have 2 major arcana cards in March. Remember, major arcana cards hold more weight and could have to do with bigger themes in your life. And here's your first one. You have the Death card. This is transformation, something ending so something new can begin. Some of you need to get over a past relationship. And that relationship could have ended a while ago. It doesn't necessarily mean it's just ended. For some of you, maybe it recently ended. But this is a month where my guides are advising that you really take all kinds of steps and measures to get past it. Because you could be dragging old love relationships and the hurts, pains, wounds, and emotionalism it's caused you. You could be dragging that around with you. So it's time for that to end. You could have issues with headaches this month. Also, colds, flus, and chest congestion. Or sinus pressure in your head could come up in March. You may want to take some kind of class or course in relation to business this month or soon. The moon cycles could really be affecting you this month. Very much so. And what am I talking about? The eclipses. It just dawned on me. So the eclipse, you have 2 eclipses. We have 2 this month. The first one is on March 14th. It's a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. And then you also have the new moon solar eclipse in Aries on March 29th. My guides are saying the cycles of the moon are really going to affect you, and they're showing me the tide on a beach in moonlight. So you're going to be affected by the cycles of the moon like the cycles of the tides. You got to be really, really cautious if somebody comes in new for you that you're really attracted to and you're like, oh, I want to be intimate with them. Don't jump into bed with them too quickly, because you don't know what do they have. Do they have some kind of sickness or illness or disease? Or you just may not know them well enough, and you could find out that this could bring about some negative results. So I would be really hesitant to take those kind of actions with somebody new. If you've known them and you're in a relationship or dating them, that's a different story. This would be somebody that newly pops into your life. You could be starting to get some kind of medical treatment this month for any chronic health conditions or any sicknesses or illnesses that have popped up. So before I move on, I just want to say here, as I already mentioned, we have these 2 eclipses this month. If you would like to see how either of these 2 or both of these are going to affect you for the next 6 to 9 months or up to a year, you can get my psychic crystal, my psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings I did for each of those eclipses. Those links are down below in the description box, and they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. Remember, eclipses bring endings, beginnings, change, blessings, and sometimes karma. They can be very much disruptors, either positively or negatively speaking. So you may want to check those eclipse video series out. So now card number 4, you have Sagittarius is the Page of Pentacles. And this is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign or a sun sign even that is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. This could be somebody you start to see romantically speaking. For some of you, this could be somebody new that you start to date. This could be somebody that wants to break bread with you, go out for a meal, a lunch, or a dinner. Could be a date, could be a friend of yours that just is like, hey, or a relative, hey, let's get together, let's go out to eat. If this is a child to you, you may feel like they are wise beyond their years, no matter how old they are. I feel like they look at you like you always give them something to think about. Or in March, you will be giving them something to think about. Like you could be giving them a lot of insight and information that they really need to digest. You could have a whole new outlook on your money situation in March. This could be somebody that wants you to take on some kind of project or plan that could be lucrative for you. So this could be somebody coming in with a short-term or a long-term business idea or venture or project that they'd like you to get involved in, and it could be a moneymaker for you. So this could actually be a boss or maybe somebody you haven't met yet. You could make this Page of Pentacles feel very strong and independent. They could give you the energy where you start to question a lot of things. Not necessarily about them. They could bring up topics and subjects that when they talk about their perspectives could make you question your perspectives and could make you look at things differently. This could be one of your kids or a love partner, but I get more like it could be a child. I get whoever it is, they value your time together with them. They value the time you two spend together. You could be giving this person a job offer. So if you're a boss, you could be offering this Page of Pentacles a job. You could be helpful to them in some way of getting out of a debt that they have, or vice versa. That's one of the predictions that could go either direction. Now, your last card of the reading for March 2025, Sagittarius, is the Emperor. And this is a card that symbolizes a strong male figure, either living or deceased. It could be a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, and protecting you, and giving you ideas and inspirations that could actually feel like they're yours, but they could really be coming from the Emperor. Some of you are going to be very strong-minded and strong-willed and may really come to the conclusion that you want to start your own company or business. And this could be a month where you really start talking to the right people to get that going. So if you need to get a loan, you could be talking to the right people at a bank or anywhere you can get a loan of money, or anything like, any legal people you need to talk to, accountants, bank loan officers, anything like that. So if you're planning on starting a business, you could be talking to the right people to do that. You could get kind of shaken, a little bit of a shakeup, if you find out, some of you Sagittarians could find out that your father, or a strong male figure in your life gets some kind of disruptive health diagnosis. It could be cancer, but it could be something else. But I get it's going to cause you to worry and have a lot of concern, worry and concern about them. And it could cause you to drive up a lot of questions in you that you want the answers to. And you could be seeking those answers very strongly in March. Now, because this, you know what? This is your other major arcana card. So this month, you had Death card and Emperor as your strong, like these have stronger themes in your life when the major cards show up. If you haven't become your own boss yet, there is a deceased male on the other side that wants to see you do that. It could be your father. It could have been an ex, it could have been, an uncle, a brother, a father, a spouse, anyone on the other side. But it could be somebody that falls under that umbrella in the living that wants to see you do that. In the fourth quarter of this year, you could find that this Emperor figure or you really go through some kind of change and changes where your life changes a lot and you start doing things completely differently than what you were doing in other years or in the first 3 quarters of 2025. Now, the best gemstone crystal I got for Sagittarians to work with, use, and wear in March 2025, you got clear quartz. And clear quartz enhances psychic ability. It aids in concentration and helps unlock memory. Clear quartz stimulates the immune system and brings the body back into balance. It also helps harmonize the chakras and aligns the subtle bodies. It's going to help your third eye see visions and see things in life really clearly, but it's also going to help your third eye psychically see things very clearly. This is a gemstone that's going to make Sagittarians feel more energy and more revitalized. If there's anything you need to seek out and find, whether it's stuff, money, information, you wear clear quartz or carry it, it's going to help you find the things you need to find in March. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. I also have a Rumble channel, which is the Lucky Mermaid LLC. My special series that I record on Vimeo that are available, all those links are down below. Most recently, for the new year of 2025, I've recorded my financial psychic tarot readings for 2025 for each sign of the zodiac. Also, my big love readings for 2025 for singles and couples for each sign of the zodiac. Also, my 10-card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac for this whole entire year. And my Psychic Crystal readings for the new year of 2025. Don't forget those 2 eclipse video series I mentioned earlier that is happening right now this month, those eclipses. And they're going to affect you for 6 months or even up to a year. you may want to check those video series out as well. You can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, on X. My verified account is Pamela Georgel at the Lucky Mermaid. I have an Instagram account, the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. And I'm also, I said I'm also on Rumble, right? Did I mention that? I have a channel, the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Rumble. So I hope you'll decide to check these other things out. There's a donation link down below connected to PayPal. I appreciate all of your donations. They really help me out, and thank you so much, because it helps all these things, the Vimeo videos, the donations, help keep this channel going. So I do appreciate your purchases. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful and amazing month of March, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.